So I try to do a lot of hip strengthening now just because having a strong, well, there's your core, but the hips, which is kind of part of the core, but not the internal unit, inner unit, but it attaches to your core. So it's important. It's the center of a lot of your lower body movement and even your abdominal and upper body movement. So it's important. And it affects the way your knees are aligned, the way your ankles are aligned, the way your back is aligned, all in the matter of how your pelvis is aligned. It's two bones that can kind of rotate ever so slightly. Even though there's not much movement, it can affect everything because your weight is absorbed through them and through your lower back, your sacrum. So I'm working my adductors because they tend to be the weakest part of what I'm doing, my adductors and my abductors. So right now, just doing my adductors. I'm going to warm up with 10 pounds on me here. And I'm just going to let this stretch. I've done a lot of videos on this, and I keep doing it. Every day is a different time I do it. I let it stretch, and then from the stretch I contract. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And stretch a little more as it warms up. 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go to 15. 10. Now the thing with exercises like these, it's consistency. 12, so the muscles eventually lengthen and strengthen in a long, lengthened position. 14 and 15. Okay, I'm going to take a small break. And I've worked up to 15 pounds on each side. I might be able to do more, but I want to slowly build up to it. I don't want to rush and then pull something. Last week I pulled my hip flexor. It seems to be somewhat better now. When you're pulling pop something in the belly of the muscle, there's more blood supply, so it will heal faster. And I'm not quite sure what the pop was. The weaker part of the muscle is at the tendon. It could have been just the fascia. It could have been just something clicking over something that made that pop noise. Don't know. So I haven't gotten back to lunges yet, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to do a second set with 15 pounds. The goal is to eventually not struggle and look like I'm struggling in this exercise. I should be a little bit more limber. See, the weight is pulling this down more, and I'm pushing up. 1, 2, 3, taking my time, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I might be able to go to 12, 11, and 12. 15 would have been too much. In this position, I don't want to force it yet, so I did 15 with 10 pounds, and now I did 12 with 15 pounds. And then I'll do a third set off camera. But progressive resistance, a progression in what you're doing is what's important to see results. And you want to make sure that you're doing every repetition properly. So it's not just a progression on paper, it's actually a progression. Alright, so on to the next video.